talking about to the ethical dilemma, we think that China is not the best option for the athletic shoes manufacturer. You want to tell us why we decide that?
Well, I think it's important that we all as a team decided that it's important to a company to lower their cost. We all know that the company has to optimize and to keep lower costs to keep the production healthy. But something that is
Really important.
exactly is to keep in mind the rights and the ethical part of the production with the employees, and they're not.
Yeah, because the employees in China suffers a lot of sexual harassment, pollution in their fabrics. The working conditions are really bad.
The wages.
The wages, and I think that we decided not to go with China for our production shoes because we don't want to be part of that. We want to work with a company or a country that treats better their employees.
Yeah.
Yeah, they offer like a good cost, but they don't give us like a high, no, like a quality in the company or to the
people,
the
right?
employees.
To the people.
Yeah, to the
Yeah.
people. I think it's a basic rule to keep the ethic and your employees happy so they can
Exactly.
work in the right conditions, right?
Yes.
I think that'll be all about the ethical dilemma, and well, we need to keep in mind that companies need to search and be the best way and have the best facilities and the best treat to their employees, right?
Yeah. Well, we are
Thank you.
we agree with that.
Thank you very much.
Hello, we are Team 50. We're going to talk about first variants. And the first question is, what are some outsourcing opportunities in our restaurant?
Well, I think that Darren's supply chain is a really interesting one due to the complexity and the industry of the restaurant. So the supply chain of Darren's involves more than 35 countries. And well, I think that's really interesting that it's really complexity due to the distribution channels and all the markets that they have to reach.
Yeah, also it's cheaper to have outsourcing in seafood because the restaurant don't have to produce their own food.
Yeah, exactly. And what do you like the most of Darren's?
Yeah, well, I like the way of they do all of the chain. You know, they use another
Quality process. no?
quality process.
Yeah, to do the products, and I think it gives a certain comfortability with the client
Idea, of course.
and improves the relationship between the company and the client, so that they feel comfortable eating in a healthy place where everything is managed. I think that's all.
Yeah. Well, the second question is, what supply chain issue are unique to a firm sourcing from 35 countries?
Well, as you said, that they have to have a huge distribution channel because they have to give the food to 35 countries. So I think that the most important thing is the distribution channels.
I agree, completely agree. Well, it's really interesting, no? How to see this company manages and handles all the operation system and operation management necessary to give the customer a good service.
Now we're going to talk about Regal Marine, and we have to state the Regal Marine in our own words. What do you think that the mission will be?
Well, I think that they are trying to keep the high quality first and low cost, but giving like a extra value to the customer. Also like keeping that luxury, but with low cost.
Yeah, I also believe that their production is really interesting, that they have a lot of products that can give to their customers, and this also gives a lot of variety to the company.
They have 22 different boats.
That's a lot, and Well, I think that the main mission and strategy that this company is following is really interesting too. That they are really concerned about the quality and the service and the location of each boat. So really interesting.
Yeah, I think that the strength of the company would be the high quality, the innovation, the wide product options. As we said, they have 22 different boats,
Agree?
and the low cost of their production.
Of their production. What do you think are the strengths of the company? No,
The
the weaknesses.
Well, I think that the first one is like a complex production system that I think like is
They could have some issues with
yeah,
production.
and also with the channel distribution that I think it would be huge. So that's it.
But what do you think about the opportunities of the company?
Well, I think they can expand to other markets and maybe they can visit other shores where they can sell their boats and their products. And well, the threats, maybe some innovation in the industry that can affect in some way the sales of the.
Well, I think the strategy of Regas is quite interesting because they are trying to improve their product each year, like with high technology and better cost. And also they want to innovate. That's it.
Yeah, I think they also have a really good management quality in their processes. I mean, the operational management steps that they follow, they do it really strategic, really strategic.
Yeah, they need a good service, good quality, human resources, distribution, locations. All of that is very important to this.
To maintain the
to
competitive
maintain the-
level.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Hello, we're Team 50 and now we're going to talk about the Hard Rock Cafe strategic changes that have been inside the company
Inside the
since
company,
since their founding.
Exactly.
Well, first of all, we have to keep in mind that Hard Rock Cafe has a really impact with the music, and they want to keep their inventories that represent a high level cost
Yeah.
due to the guitars and everything that they handle inside the industry, inside the company. And these give them an experience to the customer. So that's I think the evolution that Hard Cafe Rock has followed. You know?
They are selling an experience, not just a regular meal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm talking about the meal, and they choose a different meal depending of the part of the
different location.
yeah the different
Location,
locations.
Yeah. So that will be the changes. I think that the model.
Completely agree. Well, and about the strategy that, well, about the 10 decisions that operational management require, I think that location and quality are one of the most improved areas that Hard Rock Cafe has.
Yeah, they focus on the service. I think because they talk something about the franchise that they have now, like it's half of the whole company something.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
It's really interesting. They have a really good management in all over the world because they have a lot of different restaurants all over the world, and that is
about all. Well, I believe that the three companies show a really high quality operational management process and supply chains that have really high level of complexity, and they know how to do it. I'm really impressed with all the three companies. They are really interesting, and I have learned a lot about all of these companies.
Me too. I think that all of the three companies are really interesting. That all of the three companies are trying to innovate on their way of management, and that the three of them are making a really good work by creating,
Trying to improve.
creating new ideas, and trying to maintain their name in the market.
Yeah, completely agree.
Yeah, and also using the operation or management, I think it's important for the companies to keep above to the other companies and well,
Keep optimizing their processes,
Yeah.
right?